guys, so today I'm doing a fun tag video, and that is the Social Networks book tag, and I was tagged by Katie O'Shea, and I will link to her video down below. Go check her out, she is awesome. So this is just about different social networks and questions that relate to those social networks, but it's like asking you to pick a book for that social network. So yeah, we're just gonna get into it. So for Twitter, it's a book that you want to share with the world, and this, you've already heard me rave about it in 2 videos. I need to just like film a review already, and that is Splintered by A.G. Howard. Oh my goodness, go read this book. That's all I'm gonna say. It is so good. Alice in Wonderland type retelling, amazing, gorgeous, lyrical, beautiful. Go read it. And for Facebook, it's a book that you really enjoyed that was recommended by a friend, and that for me was Twilight. This was recommended to me by a coworker. She was raving about it, and I had been not really into reading for a while. This was in 11th grade, I believe. Yeah, 11th grade. Maybe the summer before grade 12. I think the year was 2008. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I'm gonna go with. And she was just raving about this, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go read it because I haven't been reading lately and it sounds really good. And she was just like in love with Edward, and then I fell in love with Edward, and it was just the start of something beautiful. So for Tumblr, it's a book that you read before BookTube, but you haven't raved much about it on BookTube, and that for me is Good in Bed by Jennifer Weiner, I think is how you pronounce her name. And this is really good. It's an adult like chick lit book, but it's really good. Like, I read this in high school around the same time that I read Twilight, so it was like grade 11-ish, and it's not as like scandalous as the title makes it sound. It's really good, and there is kind of like a companion novel slash sequel, and it's about the main character after she gets married and she has a kid, and it's kind of more about like her daughter, so that's cool. I have it. I haven't finished it yet though. Funny story about this book, I was reading it in the school library, and like the title is like kind of embarrassing, right? So I was like reading it and no one could see the title. It was like against a table in the library, and my math teacher, who is a man, comes up to me and he's like,
"Oh, hey Lindsay, what are you reading?"
My face goes like beet red, and I was just like, "Oh, just a book." And I didn't let him see the cover, and it was so awkward, and he probably thought I was like the weirdest person ever because I just like wouldn't tell him the title of the book, and he was probably just like, what is she reading? What is her problem? Yeah, it was really embarrassing. Because like, could you imagine telling your male math teacher that you were reading a book called Good in Bed and you're like 16 years old? It would be so awkward. So yes, funny story about this book. Okay, so for MySpace, it's a book that you don't plan on rereading. Probably Panic by Lauren Oliver. As you guys know, if you watched my review video, I did not like that book at all. It was just not what I thought it would be. It wasn't very exciting like the title kind of led it to be. It was only exciting in like small parts for like 10 pages, and then it was like kind of boring, and I don't know, it just wasn't my cup of tea. That's what I'm gonna say about that book. So Instagram is a book with a gorgeous picture-worthy cover, and that for me is Rebel Belle by Rachel Hawkins. Yes, please. This is the most gorgeous cover, and it is just amazing and pink and girly, but also kind of kick-ass, and it's really cool, okay? So yeah, best cover and a really great book. So it's not even just like a pretty cover. You can totally judge this book by the cover because it is amazing, just like the cover. So for YouTube, it's a book that you wish would be made into a movie, and that for me is The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. I think this would be an incredible movie, or maybe TV show. No, probably just movie. It would just be so cool, and I just really want Liam to come to life, and Chubbs and Ruby, and I just love them, and they're just so fun, and I love them, and I cannot wait for In the Afterlight to come out. Oh my goodness, I am like, I can't believe it's gonna be over though, because like I just discovered it this year and it's already gonna be over, and I'm really sad about it. So yeah, but yes, this would be an incredible movie, I think, this whole trilogy, and I just love it. So for Skype, it's a book with characters you wish you could talk to instead of just read about, and that for me is The Fault in Our Stars. I wish I could meet and talk to Augustus because he is just amazing, and the way he speaks is like, makes my heart race. That boy, oh that boy. So yeah, I would really like to meet him because he is just so amazing and just perfect, and I love him, okay? I love him. So yeah, Augustus Waters is a character I would really want to meet. So that was my social networks book tag. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. So I'm going to tag 3 people. So the first one I'm going to tag is Brittany over at Brittany's Book Find. I love her. Go check her out. I will link to all of these girls' videos in the description bar below. And the next person I'm going to tag is, I think you say her name like Zivi? I don't know. I'm so sorry if I said that wrong. Correct me in the comments if I said your name wrong because that would be really embarrassing, but I want to know how to say it. And yeah, so she is, I think it's Cookie Addictions on YouTube, so go check her out as well. And the last person is Kelly over at Kelly's Book Spill, and I know I've tagged these girls in quite a few videos and they were saying that they're getting behind. Sorry, but here's another one. So yeah, I hope that you guys do this video, and anyone else watching, if you haven't done this video and you want to, feel free, I tag you. So once you've filmed this video, leave a link to it in the comments below and I'll go check it out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!
Want you, need you, it's the call of the wild. Something animal more than physical. Satisfy me 'cause I'm